In this tutorial, we'll learn proper referee positioning and mechanics. The more comfortable the referees are with proper floor mechanics can help them relax and call a great game. Every game starts with a jump ball, but here at PickUp USA, our jump ball starts with a whistle, hold, and direction. The jump ball referee takes their position at center court logo, while the scoreboard referee takes their position across from their partner. Once the players are on the court, the jump ball referee will blow a sharp whistle. They will then authoritatively have the players hold their position. Once the players comply, the direction of each color will be authoritatively announced. A jump ball will immediately follow WHD. If no violation occurs in this sequence, the referee who threw the ball will first allow players to advance, then move into the first trail position. Meanwhile, the scoreboard referee will sprint to the first lead position. Referees need to get where they need to go to be able to see what they need to see. This takes tremendous hustle and an understanding of lead and trail positioning. The trail and lead will observe the action from opposite sidelines and alternate positions as the ball transitions from one side of the court to the other. In these transitions, the trail will become the lead. They must hustle to get ahead of the play. As they sprint forward to their corner position, they are trusting that their trailing partner is covering the action until they get to their spot. Meanwhile, the lead becomes the trail. The trail stays slightly behind the ball handler. Once the action is in a half court, the trail is beside their sideline, officiating the action between the half court line and the top of the three-point arc. The lead is on the opposite sideline, officiating the action on the baseline. In half court sets, the court can be broken into 6 zones. The lead's primary responsibilities are zones 1 and 2. The trail's primary responsibilities are zones 3 through 6. They should avoid the temptation to shift their gaze outside of their primary zones. Both referees are encouraged to walk with a purpose to get better viewing angles of the action. That said, they should not contort their bodies into awkward positions to see the play. Rather, they should patrol the action in these designated areas. The jump ball referee administers all sideline throw-ins. We do this to avoid having to pay for expensive remote repairs or replacements. When the jump ball referee is in the lead position for a sideline throw-in, the 2 referees must switch positions. The jump ball referee lifts to take the trail position, and the scoreboard referee drops to take the lead position. The jump ball referee will then signal the spot of the throw-in and either hand or bounce the player the ball. One open hand will be raised while the other hand will make the visible counts. The count should be shoulder high and crisp. Drop the open hand sharply to signal that the ball is in play. During free throws, our trail and lead will work together to make sure all players are in the proper positioning. They'll also communicate the number of free throws that are going to be taken. Finally, they'll get in positions themselves to observe violations. The trail should be positioned at the three-point line extended, while the lead should be underneath the basket to initiate all free throws. Both referees will signal the number of free throws with their fingers. The lead is responsible for getting players into the correct positions. They will then indicate the number of shots being given with their fingers and voice. Bounce the ball to the shooter and take the position off the center of the baseline. The trail is responsible for the shooter. They will signal to stop the clock with a raised open hand. Once the ball is in play, they will chop down to signal the start of the clock. As the shooter prepares for the shot, the referees are responsible for observing the players opposite their side for violations and fouls.